Okay, I have to bend down because...
I'm little.
Right, anyway, there's only us here, but we thought we'd go live, given the option.
Seeing as this is such a controversial one, we thought we would go live, so in case anyone wanted to ask us questions or anything like that.
Yeah, that's how we're doing it. So, yeah, oh, to take me out off, you see.
So it's nice bald head.
See? Nice haircut. So, there you go, someone's here, so we know it works. 2 people are there. Right,
Oh,
anyway.
that's good.
We can move out of the way.
I'll move out the way.
Paul, the controversial cake. So there you go.
Yeah.
Look at that. Smart little glass, isn't it? I must admit, not the smartest, but it's cool enough. Right, let's see if she's going to pour.
It's nice actually, because it's got the blue bit at the bottom, isn't it?
Whoa.
And oh, that's good.
Look at that. Is that good or is that good? Wow, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad for a new keg.
No,
Sometimes they can be a bit lively to begin with.
I was a bar manager. There you go. Here we go. Right. Okay. Right, I'll get behind here.
Yeah, I'll let you.
So, already, as I say, this keg is causing
Lots of controversy. I'm just going to turn this slightly this way. Yeah, that's better.
yeah. As I say, we got the pack with the 2 kegs, a lovely bar runner here, and the 2 glasses, and they chucked in some beer mats. The pack that sold out pretty much very quickly, which was amazing, wasn't it? It was good.
Well, considering some of the things that have been said on Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah, well, it was like £60, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The set would have cost, but you'll get in £10 back, so it's £50, which isn't a lot really, is it? For what you're getting, if I'm honest. And I think it worked out, if you bought the keg separately, I think it was £28.90. By the time you get your £5 back when you return your keg to Beer Hall, it would cost you £1.85, £1.95 a pint.
Yeah.
That's not bad really, is it? It's yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? You could certainly do a lot worse than that, shall we say? As I say, 3.5% ABV. That's not gone down well with the general people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into stronger beers myself, if I'm honest. But I look at this at the way that if it's halfway decent, you know, the carbonation looks good there, good clean colour. I could deal with this in the daytime. Like I come out to the bar on my own in the daytime because Michelle likes obviously stronger drinks a lot more, and otherwise she gets tanked up by 3 o'clock. But something like this, I could drink, hopefully. Anyway, let's give it a go on the later in that. Let's say nice little glasses.
Yeah. As you see the colour there, it's nice golden colour.
They're only half pint glasses, but if you're in Perfect Draft keg tips, they are doing pint glasses.
Yeah.
UK glassware with the England logo and everything, which obviously look a lot better than these. So you get a lot of people, a lot of blokes especially, don't like half pint
little
glasses.
glasses, yeah.
But if you're on Facebook and you're not in Perfect Draft keg tips, you really should be, because this is where you're going to get all your deals first.
Yeah.
And you get your discounts and everything, which helps as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
when this was first announced that this was coming out, my reaction was pretty much similar to everyone else. Oh, Bud Light, great. But
it's malty.
I've decided, like, you're a reviewer, you've got to look at all the beers and give an opinion on them. So I'm going to look at this objectively and take it within the class that it's in. It is a light beer. It's within that range. So I'm going to think of the other kind of light beers around the same kind of volume and judge it in that respect.
Yeah, I mean, you've got your malts, your citrusy, I don't see.
Yeah. On the aroma, you are getting a little bit of more a little bit of citrus. There isn't a lot of aroma there.
That's not that bad. Jesus. Your malts are coming through on the taste. There's also like zesty lemon-ish.
Yeah. To be fair, this has got flavour. It has, like you say, it's got a malty flavour to it. There is a slight fruitiness to it.
Definitely, it's a
little bit
zesty,
of
lemon,
zesty.
citrus, something, I don't know. I'll tell you what, that's not that bad at all. I was thinking with this one, right, Jesus, is this going to be that good? Is this going to be that bad? That really isn't that bad at all.
I think for sort of low alcohol lagers, there is a market, there is a place for them. Not everyone is a big drinker that wants to drink 6%, 7% beers.
You
So, yeah, I do. But not everyone does.
I'll tell you
So
what,
this is a good option for them because it has got a nice, pleasant taste. The other thing is, sometimes you don't want something heavy. If you're having a barbecue, garden party, something like that during the day in the sunshine, you are not going to be wanting to knock back those big, strong beers all day long. So, yeah, this is a really good option for that. And I've tasted other light, low alcohol beers. And this
really
is,
poor.
this has actually got a lot more flavour than I thought it would have. I thought it was going to be very watery. It is slightly like a watered down version of the original, but you've got to expect that it is light. And not just light in alcohol, it's light on calories as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some info about that, haven't you? It's
Yeah.
only, I think it's only 136 calories a pint. So you're halfway on your pint. So your 7% pint, there's 300 calories. You can get two.
I was kind of, when I heard about this, I was kind of thinking, why are they doing this? Why are they kegging this up for the perfect draft? Let's have a look at it. Let's see why. So basically, yeah, they're reaching out to that market that doesn't want something heavy. They're going for the summertime drinkers that are going to be drinking during the day and don't want to get blitzed. It's only 152 calories per pint. And it's one of America's favourite beers, and don't bite my head off, I know it's a bit stronger in America.
Yeah, I mean, we were supping it in the States in Fort Lauderdale, weren't we? We were supping it all night.
Yeah.
Until I realised it was costing me £6.
It was
for this
like
tin
this
bottle.
aluminium bottle. And yeah, we were quite enjoying them because it was really warm and it was just chilled out sort of vibe, and we didn't want to be drunk. And yeah, we were quite enjoying them. But yeah, £6 a bottle, we changed to something a bit stronger for the money.
We were enjoying them.
But we were enjoying it.
They were going down well. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And for me, yeah, it's a different. I would drink that as on a session.
Yeah.
At the start, I don't think I'd be able to handle it all night. But to be honest, as you can see, I've drunk this half. How long have we been on here? A few minutes.
Yeah, something like 8 minutes or something, that says.
Well, there you go, look.
It is, like I say, it's one of the best-selling wines in America. It is really, really popular. But some good facts about it is it's vegan. So that's, for a start, that's really good.
Yeah.
They pride themselves on having 4 ingredients. There's barley, rice, hops and water. And they pride themselves, that's what's in there. They don't have any of the artificial preservatives or flavours, and no corn syrup. Now, I was thinking, okay, what's the bad about corn syrup? What is it? But having a look at that, it is really not good for you. It's an added sugar, and it's a high fructose added sugar, and it can cause diabetes, loads of weight gain, metabolic syndrome, heart disease. It goes on and on and on. So that stuff really is not good for you. They pride themselves that this hasn't got that in it. So yeah, there's also another good thing.
Yeah. Since I finished mine.
You're actually really enjoying it, aren't you? Do you know what? It isn't bad at all.
Oh, I can't get any comments up, anyone says.
Corn syrup is a cheap, dodgy replacement for sugar Americans use. Well, they pride themselves that it's not in there. Then there's no preservatives or any of that rubbish.
Yeah, I can't sign in to chat. It says sign in to chat, but it won't let me sign in for some reason. The messages you send will appear publicly. I can't sign into my own account for some reason.
Well, that's no good. When someone speaks to us, I'm going to have to go up to the camera, so you're going to have to look at my
Well, I better get another
mug.
half if we're here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I seem to have drank all mine.
Yep, yours has gone down really quick, isn't it?
I'll tell you, what can I say?
It's because I've been yabbering on.
Well, yeah, I was going to say...
Being a bit of a chat box going on and on.
3 degrees, out of perfect draft. And I do say, this is fine. Oh, I get it, you're catching up now.
Yeah, we don't. Usually if I drink my beer quick, he has to go at me.
I did not have a go at you, but you get
He's like,
hammered
like,
and annoyed.
slow down with that, it's strong. You don't have to say that now.
No.
So yeah.
So, there you have it.
I think there really is going to be a strong take up on this for a lot of those reasons that we've stated.
Yeah, that's a good beer.
Yeah, if you're looking for that style, something lighter, this has actually got some really nice flavour to it. It doesn't taste just like water, does it?
No, definitely not. I mean, Comrade wrote his last update, and I'm still heartbroken, but I will learn to cope with my grief.
Have to learn to deal with it.
But Comrade did say it's clean, crisp, and fresh, and he's hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah, this is a
And
refreshing
it does
drink.
taste like what we were drinking in the States.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, there is definitely flavour in there, the malts and everything else. So,
Although it's lower ABV, obviously, and I know that's noised a lot of people up, and I do see your point there, people. I do as well, but
there is a place for it, there is a market for it. There are people who are going to want this for whatever particular reason. Daytime drinking, you can't go wrong with this.
definitely, if you've got a football on mid-afternoon, rather than ended up plastered and having to have a power nap for 3 hours, I've done it, I've been that person. I'll drink the Frankie Royal in the afternoon, then I fall asleep, she wakes me up, then I'm not very happy, I'm not a nice man. I'm not good, my head's still pounding, and you're like, you really want to eat, and then you think, nah, sod it, back out in the bar. And then you get double hangover, because you're still struggling from the first one. This, especially in the sun as well. I mean, I think it'd probably be more, the colder the better. I had an interview with InBev for the Perfect Draft Pro thing the other day, and the one thing I said is I like Hasselroder, and I think that it tastes better at 1 degree, so hopefully they're going to make the machines go down to 1.
Yeah, when you're drinking lager style drinks in the sunshine, you want them as cold as possible, don't you?
Yeah, but that I'll tell you what, that's half decent. Yeah, the ABV's not going to knock it out of you, you can argue. I will be doing a can against it,
Yeah,
it's requested on Facebook, and I'll also
See
do
what the difference
against tenants.
Yeah,
So
because that's another lighter option. It'd be interesting to see how they compare with each other.
luckily we've still got some of the tenants, actually we've still got eight and a half pints. I was against Bud Light, but you changed my mind. Seriously, mate, this is
There
not
is
that
a
bad.
place for it. I mean,
Not that bad at
I
all.
wouldn't buy a keg to sit and drink on a Friday night. It's not my bag. I like my stronger beers with a lot go to them. But if I was having a barbecue or we got a couple of 20-year-old kids, they wanted their friends round and they wanted to use the machine. Yeah, you're getting a Bud Light in there.
In a day, as a daytime drink, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's good if you, if you've got 2 machines or you've got space for 1 in the fridge. You've got Bud Light going in the day, and then at night you bring out your Frankie Roy, you bring out your King, you bring out your Club,
Quack,
Quack,
whatever it is that you're into.
But this is
And
really...
you're still going to have a go to enjoy your stronger drinks in the evening.
This is really not offensive at all, and it's certainly not bad. It leaves, the carbonation's good as well, still carbonated, and you also see that as it's moving through, you're not left with no dodgy aftertaste.
Yeah, yeah, it's refreshing,
it's
isn't it?
bloody cold here. We've got a heater on right here, Hello, Tonka, mate.
I
But yeah, this is just like, hi from Darlington. Hey,
Oh,
hello from down south. We're
yeah.
in south east Kent, Chatham.
and we have had the most strangest weather down here today. We've had sun, we've had wind, we've had snow.
We've had snow, we've had hailstones, we've had, and the wind was so bad. I thought, how are we going to do the review?
Yeah, we
at
didn't
this
think
rate?
that we were actually going to manage to do this review because just everything was shaking around with the wind, wasn't it?
But yeah, that. I think I might have to have another Swift half. There's definitely nothing wrong with this, is there? That's much better than we thought. No, but like, just no. It's all right in the daytime.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been saying. There is a place for this. There is a market for it. There are times when you are not just going to want to be plastered. Yeah, you know, garden parties and barbecues during the day, and you've got loads of guests around. You don't want to be going and falling asleep and sort of 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's absolutely. Like I say, I'm in the pack, and when you get your discounts, it's costing you. We worked out between 180 and 190 a pint. Might as well put tap water in.
Right, this is all I'm going to say. There is a market for lower volume beers. For whatever reason, this is what I'm judging it on. The lower volume beers that I've tried.
Oh,
This
is it
one
like
actually
in ABV or calories?
Calories is 152
152
per pint.
a pint, and the ABV being 3.5%. But it tastes pretty much, as I just said
Yeah.
earlier, like you're drinking it in the
It
States.
has got flavour to it.
It's not tasteless, and it's not that watery, considering
Some-
you expect
yeah.
it to be
Some
real
of the
killer.
drinks that we've tried that are lower in volume
Yeah.
are just awful. They
And
really are.
compared to Coors Light.
Yeah, this is better.
I haven't had Coors Light for a little while, but
Yeah,
I think
don't
this
like
is
it at
better.
all.
It's yeah, it's not bad at all, is it?
You don't feel guilty necking it down.
No, definitely not. You want another one?
Might as well.
You see? There's nothing, as I say, we weren't expecting a lot out of this, were we?
No, my reaction when they announced this was coming out was pretty much the same as everyone else with Bud Light, really. But yeah, you take the time to think about it and think about, there's a place in the market for that. Yeah, there is. And as these style of drinks go, it isn't bad. There's flavours in there. This isn't just like drinking tap water, and some of them are.
Some of them are terrible, aren't
Yeah.
they? I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm not being funny, but I didn't get on with Tennent's, and I know if there's anyone Scottish, it's your national drink and that. I will put them together.
I
And
didn't
I'll
find
give it
the
another
Tennent's
chance.
offensive, to be fair.
I didn't get on with Tennent's at all. I tried, and we
Yeah.
still got. I think we did the review 2 or 3 weeks ago. And we still got 8 pints in the fridge of it in the keg that we took out, haven't we? Because
Yeah.
obviously we can only run so much at once. But seriously, there's nothing wrong with that.
We are going to do them head to head, and you know, because they are both lighter volume beers.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, it'll be
I'll say,
nice to see which one comes out on top, isn't it?
I'm definitely recommending this. There's no doubt about
Yeah.
it. I've had it in a can before. The can tasted watery. I will get a can in for tomorrow just to put them together to make sure it ain't in my head. The can tasted watery and disgusting, so bad to the point that I nearly had to spit it out. do you
Yeah,
remember?
it was really disgusting. It was a campsite in Hastings, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were at a campsite and my brother was
He
trying
wanted
to slow
to,
down
yeah.
on the beer, and he said to me, "You know, taste this Bud Light. It's not that
have
bad."
one of these because it's
In a
daytime,
can.
daytime drinking.
And I thought, yeah, all right, why not? And I'll taste it. I thought, Jesus.
Like it and hand it around. It's all right. I'll go without.
It was rough. I swear to you, this is nothing like that, isn't it?
I am totally honest. And if it tasted horrible, I would tell you. If
Yeah,
you've watched
something
any of
like-
our other reviews, if I don't like something, I'd say I don't like it.
Yeah, no, the volume isn't going to help a lot of people.
That's exactly what I just said. When
Yeah.
it's not something
But-
I would choose to go and have for a
Oh,
Friday
I
night
just miss
drink.
messages. I can't
Oh,
see. Sorry if I miss a
can you say
message.
it, can you say it again? If you said
Because-
something, 'cause It's really
It
hard.
flashes because I haven't got
He usually does it on his
iPad there.
thing.
Hey, guys, I'll give it to go myself. Definitely, mate. For a daytime session, we'll put this or Bud on the perfect drive. Yeah, this is Bud Light. But for a daytime session,
Yeah.
It's got some flavour to it and everything.
Yeah.
I think I could sink the keg of this. Can sup it all day, no bother. Yeah, definitely,
yeah,
mate.
That's the whole thing. You can
Yeah.
imagine having a barbecue and you've got all your family round and there's kids running around and everything else, and you sit drinking, say, like crack all day, you're gonna be wrecked and you're gonna look a state in front of your family. You don't do it. You go for something like this, everyone stays
Even the
happy.
5% ones, when you drink 5% all day, they get
In
you.
the sun, in the heat,
Yeah.
it does get you.
I think, in the heat. I say the good thing about it, the ABV is not going to hit you out loud and that, but you could drink this all day, and it doesn't taste
There is
bad
a
at
place
all.
and a time for it, and for this type of drink, there's good flavours in there. There's plenty of flavour.
Yeah, I'm liking it, and it's real good. It's like zesty, lemon, citrus that comes through with the malts.
There's kind of fruitiness. There's a nice malty taste to it. Yeah.
I'm impressed. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't.
I was really nervous about doing this review. I was like, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to drink it.
It's exactly what we need on the PD for them sessions. Yeah, you know it, Derek.
Yeah.
Definitely, mate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. There is a place in the market for this.
Yeah. This is good. Definitely. It's like I say, we didn't expect a lot from this, did
Say
we?
our 22-year-old daughter wanted to have friends round and they wanted to use the bar and
They could have cans of Bud
and the
Light.
machine. Yeah, but no, that you would put that in there and you'd be quite happy for them to pour it and drink it as much as they want.
Yeah. You're not putting that in there. That's mine. Get their own, can't they? But no. I'll get a can tomorrow morning, as I said to someone on Facebook. Oh, actually, I didn't send a reply, did I? But I meant to. I'll try it against a can just to be sure that this pees the can badly.
Yeah, we're going to try this against the can. We're going to do a head-to-head with tenants.
We'll do everything we can with it.
Yeah.
Anything anyone wants. Mate, Sandy, you'd be amazed, mate. After I finish this, I'll talk to you on Messenger, Sandy. Honestly, mate, when you got to work and do your fitness like you do, mate, in a week, this is good, isn't it? I'm absolutely amazed, to be honest. I didn't see this coming, did I? And it's sort of like, sometimes you want to like something, but you can't. I'm having a few original bottles of Guinness. That's fair play, Paul. But yeah, it's
I don't mind Guinness now.
yeah, we got that Guinness Porter to do, haven't we? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had it here for about 2 months, and
I've got to try that.
we keep meaning to do it, but sometimes it just don't happen. I can only see my head. You see, I've got no hair, people. And do excuse the big scar there. I had a big
The
car
problem
crash.
is he's quite tall and I'm really short, so we have to kind of compromise.
You should have a step, so then we can have the camera higher.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be half missing. Do a dragon soup review.
I don't know what
I
dragon
don't know what
soup
that is.
is.
I was going to say. As long as it don't burn me, I'm off
I was
the hot
gonna
stuff
say,
at the
yeah.
moment. Since we did that
Oh,
challenge.
the hot chip
I
challenge.
think I'll include this in my next order along with a quack. Yeah, that's like from one extreme to the other,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but that's the whole point of it,
Yeah.
isn't it? You could do a daytime session or whatever.
Well, how much
garden
have I
parties,
drank? Yeah.
barbecues.
It's just flowing down.
You know
It's
you're not,
actually
you're not
alright.
going to get in a mess or get drunk, and you can save your stronger, what I would call decent lagers for
There's nothing
later
wrong
on.
with this.
No, within the range. That's what I'm talking about.
One
It
swift
wouldn't-
half and that's it. I mean, I had in 24 minutes.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, hey, I'll calm down. Well, do you know the more of it I drink, I'm not being funny here,
Yeah, the flavour there is good.
the more of it I drink, the more it's really going down well.
Yeah.
And it is, and you're not going to get a hangover. It's just like a win-win-win, isn't it?
We might actually be able to go on and do a review of some of the caps after this.
You'd be able to review about 50 after this, wouldn't you?
Usually when we do a live and I'm stopping away and whatever I'm usually
Usually when we do-
drinking,
no,
I wind
usually
up.
The last live we did, I couldn't remember switching the camera off. I come flying out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought, oh,
Leave it on.
do not leave the camera on. That was, well, I can't remember what we were drinking. It was like, I was alright 1 minute, and the next minute, I was chatting to us when we made up with, what you call him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it got messy. But yeah, I mean, if that deal comes back on with Beer Hall, because I said, this was really, oh, move your phone now.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I don't want to knock your phone flying. That's really, really like, there's nothing wrong with that.
And it's actually, it's not one of those things sort of, it's quite
Drink away, forget that bit, just look at that bit. You see? But yeah, it's actually, that's not bad at all on that deal. I don't know if that deal's going to come back on. I know it came on at 5 o'clock and then was sold out in 25 minutes. How many they had, I don't know, but they haven't taken the thing down, so that means they might well be getting some more. But
and I think on balance, if you look at what the company are doing, they brought Victoria out. Absolutely
Victoria is
wonderful drink.
beautiful.
But how strong is it?
8.5.
It's an 8.5 drink. So I think on balance, for them to bring this out, it's kind of a good balance for...
Beer mats too, yeah, I forgot that. Sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah, right.
Good point. Yeah, so you've got 2 kegs, your beer mats.
Your glasses.
And but they're only half-pint glasses.
But they're nice.
But yeah, they are. They're dinky little glasses, you know. I think.
Yeah, just to repeat, because there's more people watching now. If you wanted the pint glass, you go to...
if you should be in the group Perfect Draft Keg Tips, and look at the top, and it will take you through where you can buy a pint glass with the England badge on it. They're pretty good because I prefer a pint glass, if I'm honest.
And they're reasonably priced as well, aren't they?
Yeah. It's good. I mean, you've got to be in Perfect Draft Keg Tips. That's where you find out, like, obviously, this, you know, because you're in that group. That's the main group to be in. If you're in one group on Facebook, it would be that, wouldn't it? It's well ran and everything. There's a bit of abuse in there at the moment about Bud Light, but I'm going to get shot down later.
It's controversial, but like I say, on balance, what the company's done, they're trying to cater for everyone. Not everyone is going to want to drink 6, 7, 8% beers. I like them, not everyone does.
Well, I do, but...
So it's catering for everybody. And that makes it an inclusive market.
Yeah, but what panicked me with Bud Light when I knew that was coming out, and I must admit, I did know a little while ago, and I thought they were winding me up, so I told everyone.
Yeah, the last time we tried it was in the can, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
it was
you nearly
disgusting.
spat it out.
It was horrible, because I did say that earlier, but I thought that when I was told that Bud Light was coming out, I thought they were winding me up, so I told everyone, and they didn't trust me, and I thought, oh, that's bad. Why would you say that?
It's April Fool's Street.
Yeah, and then everyone started saying it was April Fool's, and I thought, it's still a lie, isn't it, now? And I thought it was a joke. But yeah, it wasn't. And it, as I say, this is a decent beer. It's a definite yes. And what are we out of 10 here?
It is a definite yes. I'm going to rate it within its class, not against other beers. And I would give this, I'll give it a 7. You've got some...
Yep, I'll have to go on a 7. Yeah, Bud Light, definitely, Paul. Because, like with Tenants, as I say, I'll do it against Tenants because I'm more...
See, I didn't mind the Tenants actually when I tried it. That had a reasonable flavour to it. It wasn't watery too much. So it would be nice to compare the two to see... And
the can. The can's the important thing because the can was disgusting.
Yeah.
The can was, that was awful. And I won't forget that. It was only last year. We had the T5 camper van. And we were drinking with my brother, and I remember him saying, because it was going to be an all-day session, he said, just try a Bud Light. And I'm like...
You'll keep going.
No. Heineken Silver, yeah, I've got to do that. He likes the cans, you see. I won't know. Heineken Silver, I didn't bother with that one, but you know, doing this now, and obviously you've got Soul out next week, yeah, I'll give that a go. I don't think that will come anywhere near that, but I couldn't say. I haven't tried it.
Compare it with, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is full of flavour. I noticed with Heineken Silver, a lot of people said it takes you 3 pints to get into it. Well, blimey, 3 pints we can do. Tip them down and say all day summer beers.
Yeah,
this
definitely. Is the whole point. Yeah. Terence Light is right.
I just didn't get up. We've got 8 pints still in the fridge. The Tenants. He's so out on the blade next week. Yeah, it is indeed. It's out Monday. So yeah, I used to like a bit of soul myself.
Yeah.
Hey, hello Chris from Dublin. Good to see you,
Hiya.
fella. But yeah, honestly, this is not offensive. And I could go on a 7, maybe even a 7.5. I'll get shot down for that, but I can take
But
it.
it's not judging it against your favourite drinks. A light style beer is never going to be my favourite drink. This is judging it within all the light beer section.
Yeah, good to see you, Luke. Definitely, mate.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as I say, it's not offensive. I mean, we've been on here half an hour, haven't we, of these? And it's
Oh, should we
totally...
do one more?
Do one more while we're having a chat? Yeah, and it does. There's definitely a nice, I say, zesty, lemon, citrusy flavour. Your malts come through, they're not too sweet, there's no bitter aftertaste, and it doesn't taste as watery as what you think. Yeah, it's not quite... If you like normal bud, you're definitely going to love this.
Yeah.
Because you do this in the day, wouldn't you, then switch on your main bud at night. But it's just not offensive.
Yeah. And it's not watery too. The only beer that's offensive is 0%.
I run almost every day. I can't afford it. Mate, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying.
And the calories. If you go back to the calorie count.
Yeah, the calories and the fact that it hasn't got all that artificial stuff in it and the sugar. The light drinks are okay for barbecues. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the point that I was trying to get across. I'm not going to go out and buy it and say, oh, it's my favourite drink. No, it isn't. I like strong stuff. But this has a place and it has a time. And within that range of beers, this one actually tastes okay. Actually, it's better than okay because okay, I would be giving it a 5 or 6. I'm giving it a 7. You're giving it a 7.5.
I'm really shocked. Is the word. I was like, and Conrad did, and I know I keep mentioning Conrad. And as I said, if any were here earlier, I'm absolutely gutted he's gone, but he did hit the nail on the head with his last update.
Yeah.
You know, it's bonjour, Conrad, but only bonjour for now. That's a bit random. Oh, I think your phone's ringing.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Unless it's George Michael, we don't know.
Yeah, no, definitely
and it's
not.
not going to be George. Better for the waistline, yeah, I know, mate.
Yeah, the calories are, it was 153 per pint.
Yeah, 153 calories per pint, that's literally half. Best thing...
To suit everybody.
Yeah, I agree with that, mate.
Yeah, I really feel that that's
half
what
pint that kegs it last longer. Yeah, you know it, mate. That's what I said. It's like, but at the end of the day, they can't just cater for like beer groups on Facebook. What people forget in Perfect Draft Keg Tips is it's not just us lot. There's thousands of people that don't have Facebook and don't use beer groups.
Not everyone's the sort of drinker that wants to sit there drinking really strong drinks.
You don't do it all the time, but I'll tell you what, it's not, as I say, it is sunny here now, but I think in the warm, you could just sing that for fun. You're watching the football, I've got my big telly out here now, so I'm well buzzing. I'm watching the football in the middle of the afternoon, and bango, I could just sing that for fun. Luckily, we have 3 machines, the Pro and 2 normal ones.
The company is really proud of themselves. They boast about it, that they are the only beer that will tell you exactly what's in there. There's no preservatives, there's no rubbish, it's vegan friendly, and I'm going to have to turn it off in a minute. And 4 ingredients.
I love Frankie Raw, but don't love the next morning's. Mate, you don't know what happened to me. Last morning, I drank 3/4 of the keg after doing a few reviews and a few other ones, and it sort of done me in, shall we say. There's Nikki for you. She said, it went. Nikki said hi, she'd done her thumbing or something. I didn't get to read it properly.
I'm so sorry, Nikki. Someone's been hounding my phone. I've turned it off now. But yeah, thank you for joining in.
But yeah, Dan, this is much better than what we thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You don't expect a lot, and it's like, I say,
we did a stint of doing no alcohol. I can't see.
No, done my thumb up like button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Not done your phone. Do you know what? We're both blind as bats, and we couldn't get the iPad working, so we're trying to read the comments off the phone.
I got logged out on my own machine and my own account, and it won't let me back in. It don't make sense. It keeps saying, "Are you you?" and it sends me a verification on the phone. I say yes, and it don't let me back in, and it's like, I don't know what's happened there. Because obviously normally I'd read the comments and then read them back to Michelle. Because it's so hard on the phone. I mean, my eyesight's not too good, you know.
Mine's so bad I can't drive without glasses. So.
Yeah, mine's never been great, but there you go. I remember as a kid I used to have them National Health specs, and I thought, I'm not wearing them, I chucked them away. You know, George Michael wore glasses. Don't have curly hair. I need glasses for my phone. Yeah, I know, mate, don't worry, what am I like on the phone? Do you know, trying to do YouTube off the phone, I couldn't actually see to do it.
It's also perfect for 3 degree on the original PD.
Yeah, I said about that
you made
earlier, mate.
Yeah.
It was Del, wasn't it? Derek. Yeah, it was. But I said it even lower than 3 degrees, especially as a lot of people are going to move on to Perfect Draft Pro as the year goes on. But 3 degrees is perfect. Try beer glasses.
Don't say anything. I know what he was going to say.
Even
what you had your beagle or something when you met me. I just knew by looking at his face what he was
I gave this girl a job. I met her in a pub. It's like, I was manager of a bar and everything was going really well, and then I met her. Well, I did employ her, only because you had blonde hair. I employed everyone that came through the door that had blonde hair. And then you put a stop to that.
Oh, and here we are. This year, 23 years later.
It's criminal, isn't it? See, you always pay for your sins. I think we both have.
Somewhere along the line.
Yeah, as I say, it was never as bad as what we thought, wasn't it? I just think back to that can and I just thought, oh, Jesus, get the review over and done with that, innit?
Yeah, and you was really nervous and a little bit worried, weren't you?
It's hard when you don't like something. I hate it when I don't like something. And obviously I get on with, he's the ex-staff of Beerhawk now. But I hate saying I don't like something, especially like when it's a UK brewery. And you're like, oh, I've had to throw my subcompact in the bin because the compressor has failed. Now PDM blade only for now. Oh, gutted, mate.
Sub's been playing that.
Yeah, our sub keeps having funny smells, funny enough.
Really
and it's not even
odd, it's not that old either.
This one we've only had about 6 months. It's about our fourth one.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And it better keep working because I just brought 8 torps today.
Well, sending it back otherwise, won't we?
You know what ours does? And there's nothing wrong with it. 1 minute it's pouring, and the next minute it's just going trickling out. And it makes this.
It makes a really weird noise.
I've had 3 comebacks. Blimey.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no.
Looks like we might be having a problem on the horizon with ours then.
Yeah, I'm Beowulf's worst nightmare. I've many fallings out with them. So
we actually wasted a torp because we thought the torp was faulty, didn't we? But the machine's been funny.
Yeah. Oh, through one. Oh, the worst thing is, I got in a temper with a torp and last week, squeaking around in the garden, and the dog drank it.
The dog got hold of it and chewed it and drunk it. I was like, no.
I was like, what have I done? The poor German Shepherd was hammered. I was like, oh dear. I didn't know he could open the thing, did I? And bite through it. It wasn't quite intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional.
Do you know what though? He was really chilled out the next day, for what it's worth, wasn't it? He was dopey all day, and I was like, oh, the dog's hungover. It happens, doesn't it?
Unlike our Tesco's delivery driver this morning, who got, well, he thought he was getting savage. The German Shepherd wanted to play. He escaped, and he wanted to play, and the poor man was terrified.
Beowulf needs to get better at promoting it. Exactly, mate. It's not for me to say with Beowulf. I mean, you look at Beerhawk when they release something. Your glassware, your options, they're all there. I'm late to the party. What's the verdict? Not the best edition, but yeah. Mate, we're well impressed.
Light style beer, lager, it actually has flavour. yes, it is a watered down bug. It's going to be. But saying that, it still has plenty of flavour to it.
We've both gone on 7 out of 10, haven't we? And
Yeah.
it's just not. I say it's not that warm here, although the sun's out at the moment. And
We did have snow earlier.
I think in the summer, as I said earlier to everyone that was watching, I think it could flow down. The PD was made for Bud Light and Francisco. It was made for the King, mate. It was made for Frankie Royal.
Yeah, but it's like you said, you've got early kick-off on the football that you want to watch or something. You
It's
sit
the-
out
yeah.
there on this, watch football, and then you've still got life
It's
for you
them-
to go on to the King
Yeah.
later on.
It's them 12:30 kickoffs when I start on the old King. And then I can't even remember. There's been occasions I've come, well, not out here. God,
Ooh,
blimey, don't
still
know what that was.
windy.
There have been occasions a bit side and I've just won. And then, of course, the King's so addictive, it's more than one.
Yeah.
You can't even remember the football game finishing because you've topped up from the Friday night and you're like, oh dear. And then you wake up and it's drop and it's like, and she's like, you're all moody because you've been asleep. And I'm like, oh, leave me alone. Anyway.
It happens,
Yeah. God blimey. I'll have to have another one.
Well, at least
Yeah, one more. Where did you get your... Oh, these are only
these are only the
half ones
that
from the
came
beer
with the
hall
keg.
pack. We'll have one Swift one and then we'll call it a...
Yeah.
You want to have a
Yeah.
Swift?
Do you know, I'm actually quite enjoying that.
I told you...
In a minute, Paul will tell you totally where, if you want the pint glasses, where you can get them from. Hopefully they bring out woodpecker cider, that's great for a I can't drink woodpecker cider anymore, it's just way too sweet for me.
Yeah, I
I used to love it back in the day.
Who said that? I used to love woodpecker. Didn't I? That was going back
I'm
a while.
struggling just reading it, let alone...
Oh, I used to
I'm
love it.
sorry, people. I've just got really bad eyesight. I'm trying to...
We've got, I mean, I think we've got a cider coming out, but I got told was class stuff. Yeah, woodpecker. Yeah, I used to like that years ago because you could drink it for fun.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Mr. Stella's here again. Mr. Stella, Boxhead people, another good YouTube reviewer. Honest man, always worth a
No, it's
follow.
good to see you.
Yeah, he appeared again last night. But, no, seriously, this is not that bad. We were like thinking, God dear, got to whack this on a review, and it's like, how can I explain this? And I did think of them cans, and I didn't like the can. But I liked it in the States, and it does taste like that. What do I think the cider would be? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Something to do with InBev, maybe. The Bud Light is fine, mate. Definitely. There's nothing wrong with that.
In the lighter range of beers, lagers, this one actually has some nice flavours in it. It's not just like drinking tap water. It actually has flavour.
Yeah, you'd have 3 kegs over the course of the day, I reckon.
Yeah, but at least everyone's going to have a beer and be chilled and just not be rolling around drunk all day.
As we said earlier in the review, I think the cider of the PD is Magners. I don't know. I've heard a lot of different things. You keep looking at me like that. She's dangerous.
It won't be Magners.
No, it won't be Magners. Okay,
Pigs will
right.
fly before it be Magners.
So, right, anyway, yeah. Bud Lights are definitely yes if you just joined. Have you seen Brewdog are now making vodka? Are they? Blimey. Wow, the Brewdog are making vodka.
We were
It's White Lightning. How funny enough. No,
Yeah.
I've got that to review tomorrow. I've got that. I've got to review that tomorrow. White
Hi
Lightning.
guys, the content, keep it up.
Oh.
Thank you. I
couldn't-
just got that before it disappeared.
It's so hard on me. Michelle knows. Daisy, no, she don't know. She just knows what I say. They don't know. It's just like, oh, I keep missing Scrumpy Jacks. I just saw that. Oh, I used to love that.
You've
What
all got, what's the weird, crappy old ciders that we used to drink that you picked up to review? What have you got left to do?
I've got to do. She knows this Diamond White, mate. Do you know what? When we did the review of Diamond White, She
It was
actually
really
walked
getting
up,
into
and I was
it.
getting into it, and I'm telling you, it weren't that bad. Unfortunately, I can't see that because of who it's owned by coming on the PD. But what about Old English? That's another one I used to love, didn't I?
That used to come in them big
I've got a belly
bottles,
because of that.
and he used to drink it for fun.
Yeah, can you still get that? I don't know, you know. Yeah, Strongbow dark fruits. I done it in a can and a pint, and it almost killed me. So I've never done it on the.
It was too sweet for us.
Found it really sweet. I don't mind the other one on the blade, but it's not that good, is it?
Oh yeah, no.
But no, well, hopefully we're going to get a cider. Don't keep looking at me like that. But no, seriously, that's nowhere near as bad as what we thought. Both given it a good rating. Both said yes because it's just not that bad, is it?
Yeah. Like someone said before, they're catering for everyone. They're a big company. They've got a huge client base, and they're catering for everyone with all the different drinks they're bringing out.
Yeah, they brought. What about Tiny Rebel Gin? I heard something about that, you know, Tiny Rebel Gin.
I had their limited edition gin beer, didn't I?
Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
I haven't. Just ordered a keg of Bud Light with my beer tokens. They definitely, mate, for a session drink. And the good thing about it, it don't taste dodgy. And like that was the thing with us, was whether it's going to taste dodgy. Have you ever thought about starting your own online bottle shop? Yeah, they won't give me a beer licence for some reason now.
We did look into it.
I did have my BII, because obviously I ran a pub years ago. But the trouble is,
it's trying to get a premises licence.
You have to have a premises licence, yeah, and it does get confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's it can be hard work, and if you think about it, we'd probably drink more than we sold. Especially someone else.
Don't look at me.
It's like, think about it. It's like, yeah, Michelle, you've got to go and pack the order. Oh, I'm drunk. Pack the order, no.
Someone's order turns up half incomplete. What happened? Michelle drunk the other half.
It's like, where's my beers? Your wife was sending them. No, mate, she drunk them. I'm not even going there.
I would not do that, but yeah, it is funny to think about.
When I worked at Yates's, I was a manager of a pub, right, when I first met Michelle. Now, as a perk as a manager, you used to be able to drink what you like, and that was how it worked, because, you know, I saved them thousands of pounds and everything. And so I had my pint, so, because I got grief and threatened every day, because it was really dodgy, so I'd have my drink, and it'd be hidden. But someone knew where my drink was, so every time I went to get my drink, my bar staff had already drunk it. So, I'm like, how many have I drank tonight?
But I wasn't stealing out the till like most of them.
Yes, I know you wasn't stealing out that. Brewdog had made a vodka. Well done. Brewdog made a vodka and also made a peach and passion fruit gin.
Ooh, peach and passion fruit gin.
Never even knew that.
Amazing.
I don't mind some of the Brewdog stuff. I don't like Punk IPA that much on the keg, but some of the Brewdog stuff.
I liked the double.
Oh, the
punk.
Double Punk. It's a different ball game.
Amazing.
That's what they should have put on the perfect draft.
I thought it was going to be way too hoppy, and it was just so nice. So much flavour to it. It was really.
But the next keg's going to obviously be St. Frillians, isn't it? The same as what's on the sub.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's out in France already, as most of us know, because it's all online everywhere to see. And then you've got, hopefully, your cider, which would be good.
We will see.
We hope, won't we? We hope. We live in hope that the cider's just going to, like, come out. And it will be in the summer. I don't drink cider. I thought Double Punk was like Tennessee with shandy. I like that.
I really liked it.
Funny enough, I haven't got a can of Tennent's. I've got a can of Special Brew to review. Just for old time's sake. Planet Pale Ale. Yeah, that was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Planet Pale Ale was alright as well. I don't think we reviewed that one, did we?
We both enjoyed a pale ale, didn't we?
Do you know the Lux keg on the perfect draft?
Oh.
What a hidden gem that was. Honestly, try Dragon Soup. I don't know.
I'm going to look that up and see what it is, because I don't know what it is, but I'm going to have to find out.
I thought we'd only be on here for 15 minutes. Elvis Duke. Oh, mate, but yeah. It's a malt alcoholic energy drink. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That sounds good. Elvis juice, yeah, because they put the percentage up again to 7.5 for that soup. They put
yeah.
haven't they put Elvis juice back up or something? I'm sure they put it back up, and it's like, yeah, I'd go along with that. That was all right.
There's some new vocation.
Yeah, Vocation makes some good beers as well, don't they?
Yep.
It's like there's so many options now, isn't there? It's like
We've been trying some really different stuff lately.
oh,
You
we've
need to
had
keep an eye on this. Yeah, it's a really.
back to the original ABV, Luke. Yeah, that's it.
Brilliant.
I thought so. Yeah, no, we tried some crackers. The one that I just put up before doing this, that we had yesterday, wasn't it? And I didn't get to put it up yesterday because I got stuck out here because it was Wednesday, and I did this emotional video to Comrade because I'm gutted, and
You got a little bit drunk.
so I
didn't you?
ended up getting hammered, shall we say? And but that beer yesterday, what a lager, wasn't it? From Maxelrainer, and it was absolutely top drawer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was one of the smoothest, best lagers I've had for years.
Pan something.
Yeah, well, no, that was the wheat IPA, the Indian wheat IPA. That was the earlier one. But both of them yesterday were like,
But the
Jesus.
second one was really good as well.
Yeah, it's so smooth. You know when you're like, Jesus, this is good. You wouldn't slow down on it. No, that's good. I do like the little glasses, but probably better in a pint. Used to like Tiny Rebel, but not anymore. Yeah, I need to get a Spurs flag. Yeah, I'm not that keen on Tiny Rebel now, am I? I don't mind it on draft, like Club, which I've got into, Pineapple Express and Cali, but some of them cans, they're just like absolutely rubbish, aren't they?
Just brought some thanks, guys.
Don't blame me if you don't like it, Gary. Nah, honestly, trust me on this. This is good.
Yeah. Just some barbecues, your daytime sessions, when you want something a little bit lighter.
Oh,
It's good.
certainly.
It really does have some lovely flavours in there.
Drank a lot worse
For,
than this.
for a light ABV beer, it's good.
Yeah, you drink that enough of it, you'd end up halfway happy. Probably piss more, but you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's this is not offensive.
Actually, do you know what? We've drunk quite a lot of this. I'm not feeling bloated.
No.
So it's not one of those ones that's overly gassy that leaves you feeling bloated either.
It's absolutely. So right from the start, I said this is all right, isn't it? And the more you have it, there is definitely like a citrus zest. Oh, I keep missing them.
Yeah.
I'm as blind as a bat, people. I'm not being ignorant. I hate that when someone don't reply to me.
£1.80 at the top.
I don't know. It says 21.10, £1.80. And it says live 22.56, 22.59, 53.03. Yeah, someone sent you £1.80. Oh, thank you for that.
Nice. I didn't realise. Thank you so much.
I'll get next time we go live, I'll get the tablet back on. The iPad back on.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna have a
iPad.
Swifty. I'm getting into this, you know. Oh, I'm here. Would love to see Vocation on the PD. Yeah, definitely.
It's very popular.
It's gaining a lot all the time, isn't it? And you never know with some of it, isn't it? I know. I mean, there was a lot of British companies that were talking to Philip. Do they still make Holston pills? Yeah, definitely. They're not so easy to get now, but they do still make Holston pills, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, do you remember the bottles?
Oh, the bottles are
yellow
lovely.
label.
The thing is with Holston pills, unless you're near my age, you won't know. First time Keg's gone on a live review yet.
It might
do
well
it.
be.
Holston pills. Do you remember when it was like 6%, and now it's like about 4.5? We drank it in Hamburg a couple of months ago. It wasn't the same. It wasn't like back in the day. Back in the day, it was lovely, and this just wasn't the same, was it? But there you go. One of them things, isn't it?
But we haven't reviewed an old style brown bottle with the yellow label Holston pills.
I don't think you get them anymore. I think they've gone, unfortunately. One of them things, isn't it? What's wrong?
What do you mean? No.
Heart would be my ultimate at first.
Heart.
Yeah, heart.
Oh. That's an oldie but goldie, isn't it?
Oh, they're getting lively for some reason, look. Had to be yours. I don't know what, mine was quite lively, it got a bit livelier. Enjoy guys, Lionbrow out for me today. Is this better than a normal bud? No, I didn't mind. The skull coming to the perfect draft, you never know. Actually, I've got a skull super strength there to review. I'll keep meaning to get on that, but I'm scared. No, I know a lot of people pan bud and that, but bud's one of them that we've drunk for years. As I said when I did the original review of bud, I remember lovely taste, heart, bad hangover for me, yeah. But I remember bud, I remember like back in the late 80s. Well, it wasn't the late 80s, it was actually, here's one from Michelle, gold label. No, not the barley wine. Just no. No. There's a definite no. Bud was alright, I thought. Gets a lot of bad press, yeah. I fully agree with you. We reviewed it.
Totally agree with you.
I got mullered in Facebook group for saying it was good.
It's because you're not actually a glass.
Sometimes it does happen, mate.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's a bit hard in these circumstances to
It's not that.
go off and rinse glass.
If I go in there, I can hear the dogs at the door.
They don't want to come out with us.
Then they fly out, and Foster's would be popular. Yeah, definitely. Just not for me. I can do a lot of things on draft, but I can't do Foster's.
Yeah, Foster's hasn't really got a nice taste.
This is really not
This is
not
got a
that
much
bad.
better taste than Foster's.
It's really, I've much had worse stuff than this. As I say, I've gone on 7.5. Michelle's gone on 7. Would I buy it again? Do you know what? If I had the right people here, I actually would. Definitely.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't on a short day. So
Yeah, because there's a time and a place.
An occasion when we want something light. Yeah, probably. No, actually, definitely would buy it again.
Yeah, Bud by day, Victoria by night.
Yeah.
When the Frankie Royal one, the Victoria we absolutely loved, didn't we?
Yeah.
I took the keg out and it's broke my heart, and I just like want to savour it because it's sold out now and everything. And hopefully it comes back on, doesn't it?
God, what's the other strong one that we really liked that you had recently?
Well, I had 2K.
Yeah.
Done me in, that did.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's lovely, but it does do you in.
What's the date on it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I didn't say that.
point.
Thank you for that, mate. I actually forgot that. September.
Yeah.
So 09. So it's not
so
too
it's
bad.
going to last you right the way through the summer, so you could drink it any time during the summer.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about the American version, but I'll tell you what. It honestly
Holston
tastes.
Pills, yeah.
Holston Pills. You see, being a Spurs fan, back in the day I used to have a Holston thing.
Yeah.
So any time I went into a pub,
It would always be Holston Pills.
it would always be Holston. But I don't know if anyone remembers Holston Export. That was another beauty, but it just vanished. And back in the day, that was like, I loved the Holston, but because of my football team. But even if not, you know, I've got to drink Soul next week, and I still think of Judas. All these years on, I still can't let it go.
It's actually a really nice drink, so. And he wouldn't touch it for years.
I haven't drank it since 2002 properly, only once or twice when Judas done what he did. So there you go. I find it hard still now. The memory's still 20 years on, but I'm going to give it a go next week.
It's a nice drink as far as I
I
remember.
thought he said he's a nice fellow. I was going to go, no, he's not.
I wasn't talking about, I was talking about the beer.
I was talking about Judas.
As far as I remember, I haven't had it for a long time.
No. I think, wasn't it like, Soul was like Corona, I'm sure, where you put a
Put
lime in the
it.
bottle and it give it that extra little zest, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
The Corona, yeah, but Corona was good in the bottle, and as we know on the PD, it was hit and miss. We had it a few times, and I mean, this bar behind the phone here was actually named the Corona bar. There's not a lot of Corona, there's not so
that
much.
was just before.
Just before the virus stuck, yeah, just our luck, wasn't it? But there's not so much Corona memorabilia in here now as there used to be, although there's still quite a lot. Cheers,
cheers,
yeah,
mate.
cheers, mate. But Corona on the perfect draft could be a hit and miss. You know, sometimes it was good. Sometimes you're like, Jesus. Evening, you nutters. Look, Simo's appeared. Simo, will you be me, old mate? I'll tell you what, yeah, I think
disappointed with
You're going to be happy tomorrow, mate. Did you get shipped? I hope. I think you're going to be happy with this, mate. Compared to the big T, definitely.
No, I'm going to have to do them side by side.
I said we'll do that. And we'll get that can and do that one, won't we? Oh, no, not nothing yet. That means my order ain't gone out either. They must have got inundated. You know, it must be really popular. I don't understand why no one's orders have gone out. I was expecting to see all these kegs today in beer groups. Everyone's saying my Bud Lights turned up, but no one seemed to have appeared.
You are drinking it.
Yeah, well, at least I'm taking one for the team if it was dodgy, ain't I? Big Paul, tremendous channel.
Oh, wow, thank you.
But yeah,
Don't forget about his little psychic.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you're in. I've got 2 kegs of this. Remember it from the States. Do you know what, Paul? I know the ABV's lower than the States, but seriously, it does taste.
The flavour and the taste.
It does taste like what we were drinking in Fort Lauderdale, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's not, we expect it to be like that dodgy old can that Dale likes it. It's like, that can's not good. I don't know. It was a while ago. We'll pick one up in the morning, won't we?
Yeah.
And mess about with it.
And
obviously, Miss you see?
Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that, was there? So, this review that was meant to be 10 minutes on YouTube has been an hour.
We've gone on and on and on.
Yeah, I think we'd better say bonjour, as they say in Spain.
Or Rome.
Or Rome, yeah.
Maybe
Rome weren't built in a day. But no, seriously, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Great to see you all. I'll upload this. We were going to do a YouTube live face-off on Friday, but I don't think my friend can make it now.
Yeah,
with
I
someone
think that's
independent.
Have to be postponed.
So I think I wrote that, you know it. It's I think that'll have to be Monday or Tuesday, won't it?
Yeah.
But if you're doing if you're watching live, Thomas is live, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Windows Beer Reviews, which is a very good channel as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in and Dankeschön.
Thanks for watching.
Bonjour.
Oh.
I agree on the Griner.
Yeah.
Au revoir, you know it. That's all right.